I mean, I opened up as the underdog, and it just felt like they just don't see my skills, and it's been that way for a long time since coming up. You know, they see the knockout to see what I do, but they don't know how I'm doing it, so they never really rate me too well, you know. But that's fine. I have my style, and I'm confident against anybody, and just gonna keep on shocking people.
Every day requires the same focus, no letting up. No letting up. The noise cannot disturb me. That's the key in all this. To remain focused on reality and not see myself bigger than what I'm called to do.
The training footage from Derek James's gym reveals a transformed approach for Ryan Garcia ahead of the Barrios bout. Gone are the days of flashy speed displays crafted for social media consumption, replaced instead by methodical work focused on structural integrity, measured timing, and deliberate execution.
No matter what they throw at me, no matter what they say about me, no matter all the things they try to bring me down, they try to break me from saying that I fake mental health issues. I'm saying I'm an Instagram fighter. I'm saying I have no skills. I'm saying I'm not a complete fighter. All this stuff was a plot to distract me away from becoming the person I was always destined to be. And it's up to me to prove them all wrong and me to fulfill my destiny.
Garcia's evolution under James becomes evident through his refined punch placement, disciplined jab work, and improved spatial awareness rather than his previous tendency to rush through exchanges. This fundamental shift carries significant weight when facing Mario Barrios, a fighter known for his length, durability, and ability to excel in prolonged battles.
Again, thank you for the time we had together, guys, and I know it's going to be a great fight. I know you're working hard.
How could you, Joe? That's messed up.
Pardon?
I said, how could you? That's messed up.
What's messed up?
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane.
What?
You hurt my heart.
Well, I'm still not sure.
You broke my heart. It's over. It's over. We're done.
Again?
We're done. Yeah, I'm breaking up with you again.
Now, how did I do that?
You just broke my heart. Just move on.
All right. Well, I thought I was being.
No, you were being sweet.
I thought I was being courteous and generous, and that's what I'm trying to be here. And I hope you don't take offense to it.
It's cool.
Because I don't ever want to offend fighters. I love what I do.
I'm offended. Too late. I'm offended.
You what?
I'm offended already. I'm hurt.
All right.
The speed remains Garcia's trademark weapon, but James has restructured its deployment into cohesive combinations rather than isolated explosive moments. This systematic approach aims to transform Garcia from someone who relies on singular highlights into a boxer capable of accumulating rounds through sustained pressure without exhausting his energy reserves. The real intrigue emerges from watching Garcia's explosive athleticism merge with James's emphasis on measured control and tactical awareness.
I just know I'm destroying him. That's it. I don't like him. He don't like me. I don't need him. I'm ready. I'm coming in there to conquer him. Everything he thinks he believes in me, you gonna see something else. Everything he thinks, I'm showing him something new. He don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know how many miles I can run. He's not crazy like me. You don't think like me. He calls it corny.
This transformation extends beyond simply defeating Barrios, representing Garcia's attempt to establish legitimate credibility as a complete fighter. The training camp's understated intensity suggests purposeful preparation rather than spectacle, and in boxing, such focused intention typically signals genuine danger. Following the swirling media attention surrounding Garcia's training changes and questions about his commitment level, Mario Barrios enters discussions with the composure of someone who understands the urgency surrounding everyone else's timeline. Barrios' refusal to engage with the surrounding circus immediately stands out, and when discussing his work with Joe Goossen, his words carry weight rather than empty promotion. This represents a seasoned professional stating his need for refined skills rather than revolutionary changes, and his dismissal of any psychological advantage from working with Garcia's former trainer feels authentic because Barrios consistently redirects focus towards substantive preparation.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, I think with Joe, I could definitely make that stretch that I want to, with the rest of my career, and be able to, accomplish as much as I can. Nah, it just happens to be a crazy coincidence. Even if the fight with Ryan wasn't made, going with Joe was going to be the move that was made regardless. But yeah, it just happens to be a coincidence.
The way Barrios handles inquiries about Garcia's mental state by emphasizing his own preparation while leaving Garcia's issues for Garcia to resolve, demonstrating confidence rooted in solid training camp fundamentals. His observation about Garcia's inexperience against legitimate welterweights carries factual weight rather than mere promotional bluster, representing a legitimate assessment of weight class realities.
Do you think he's deserving of this title shot for you?
Yeah, I don't know if it's so much that he's deserving, but he's definitely, one of the biggest names, to make the fight with right now. But that being said, I don't think he's has been in there with the true welterweight yet, but he's gonna be on the 21st.
When he talks about being the reflection on his Pacquiao experience reveals both regret and valuable lessons learned about applying early pressure and seizing opportunities rather than admiring moments. His discussion of feeling undervalued as a champion sounds motivational rather than bitter, suggesting someone tired of being considered everyone's convenient high-profile opponent, and his promise of bad intentions upon seeing Garcia hurt represents professional understanding of when to escalate rather than wild threats.
Brought it.
Yeah, so I'm just telling everybody, just tune in, and yeah.
Tell us now, what's the prediction? Is it a stoppage, unanimous decision? Gonna make him quit? Well, what is it?
I know I see me with my hand raised at the end of the fight. By any means, I'm going in there with bad intentions. I am going in there to hurt Ryan. And if at any point I do see I have him hurt, I'm gonna try to get him out of there.
And coming straight.
His deflection of Devin Haney discussions, while emphasizing February 21st priorities, demonstrates proper focus, positioning him as the prepared professional, while others debate hypothetical scenarios.
And Barrios' experience, I don't give a damn what anybody say. He got a lot of experience, man. He got the best resume at 147 pounds, right? He's a champion. You know what I mean? He's been in the ring with Tank Davis as well. He's been in the ring. Who else was the guy he been in the ring with? That was
Pacquiao recently, obviously.
Pacquiao recently, and there was another one.
Thurman? Was it Thurman?
Yeah, Keith one-time Thurman. You got a guy like Garcia. His last performance wasn't that great. I expect him to have a better performance this time around. He gonna need to have a better performance, because if he brings that type of performance into the ring with Barrios is gonna eat him up.
Building on Barrios' measured confidence, Tim Bradley enters the conversation like a former champion determined to provide proper context for this matchup, creating the kind of productive tension boxing discussions require. Bradley doesn't dismiss Garcia's abilities, but systematically examines the promotional narrative, and when Timothy Bradley discusses experience, his insights demand attention because he understands that popularity creates opportunities while punches determine outcomes, creating discomfort for Garcia supporters who must confront this reality.
It's gonna be easy work. He gonna eat him up, man. But see, this is the thing, man. I noticed one thing about Garcia. Garcia don't like power. Now, does Barrios have enough pop on his shots to keep Garcia honest? That's what I worry about, right? And if Garcia land that left hook, can Barrios take it? Because that seemed to be an issue for Barrios. Upstairs and downstairs, the left hook. So, interesting fight. It ain't no far-gone conclusion, like I said, that Garcia just gonna walk through a guy like Barrios. Barrios got a lot of experience. He wants to hold on to that strap.
Bradley's emphasis on Barrios as a fully developed fighter with legitimate rounds against elite opposition creates compelling contrast with Garcia's evolving narrative, and his analysis focuses less on Garcia's inability to win and more on Garcia's need to handle adversity, with fragility becoming the crucial factor since Garcia historically struggles with clean shots and sustained pressure, making Barrios dangerous through relentless consistency rather than spectacular moments.
And look, Barrios is dedicated. I know him. He's actually a good friend, a good person. And they chose him because they think Ryan has everything it takes to become champion, to become the world heavyweight champion, because they're already planning on huge fights with Devin Haney and whatever out there for Ryan. But the fact that Ryan, has gone through 3 top trainers that would have done a great job, Eddie Reynoso, Joe Goossen, and Derek James.
Correct.
And he's not training with neither of them. He's training with his dad, which I'm not saying the dad is not, the dad brought him through the amateurs.
Bradley's business side commentary about boxing's popularity contest reveals the bitterness of someone who earned everything through traditional channels, providing important context for his Jake Paul criticism and tying back to his central theme that shortcuts fail under genuine fire pressure. His ultimate favor toward Barrios feels like professional warning rather than personal bias, acknowledging Garcia's speed and left hook while suggesting that limited tools allow Barrios to make reads, absorb punishment, and systematically break down opponents through 12 complete rounds of sustained discomfort rather than viral highlight moments.
When fighters want it comfortable, right? Sometimes when Miguel Cotto would want to train in certain places because it was more comfortable for him, I thought, I want to see the Miguel Cotto when it's uncomfortable, right? And Cotto's a great fighter, of course, and a serious person. But the fighter really has a little too much control when they reach a certain level sometimes of their own career, which is good in one way, but in another way can limit them athletically. But because boxing is not a comfort business.
Following Bradley's harsh assessment of comfort versus consequences, Max Kellerman and Robert Garcia shift the discussion toward more troubling territory, moving beyond talent evaluation into questions of leadership and control structures. Kellerman frames this as Garcia's breakout moment toward welterweight championship consideration, with promotional machinery already planning Devin Haney matchups before current business concludes, but Robert Garcia quietly introduces complications by questioning Garcia's willingness to accept genuine authority rather than doubting his physical abilities.
I think it's more of his opponent, where maybe I could get away with training with my dad.
Robert's examination of Garcia's history with Eddie Reynoso, Joe Goossen, and Derek James asks whether all previous trainers proved inadequate or whether deeper issues exist, representing character evaluation rather than shade-throwing, with Kellerman recognizing that boxing history contains numerous talented fighters who plateaued when comfort became prioritized over growth.
To underestimate him, right? And it's like everyone thought he was going to win that fight, and Rolly just outboxed him. Rolly outboxed him and looked good doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's crazy. I wish that Ryan, because he's so talented, I wish he would stick to a coach and really just follow the instructions.
Ryan gonna win this fight. He gonna win this fight. He gonna win this fight.
I don't know.
He got to.
Robert's NFL analogy resonates powerfully because elite fighters require structure identical to elite teams needing coaches willing to enforce boundaries, and his statement that boxing isn't a comfort business deserves permanent display in training facilities nationwide. Robert's prediction that Garcia should win carries challenge undertones rather than confident prediction, while Barrios continues earning characterization as the mature participant with experience, durability, and elite pressure baptism through stubborn persistence rather than flashy techniques. The matchup transforms from simple left hook versus fundamentals into independence versus discipline, and star power versus structural integrity, with Kellerman promoting opportunity while Robert warns about associated costs, leaving observers recognizing both perspectives contain validity and creating precisely the dangerous dynamic that highlight reels cannot adequately prepare anyone to evaluate. Stepping back for broader perspective reveals the complete picture of this compelling matchup and its underlying narratives. Ryan Garcia attempts real-time personal transformation, embracing deliberate pacing, structural commitment, and testing whether disciplined approach can finally complement his natural athletic gifts, while Mario Barrios operates like someone who has already navigated chaos and pressure, quietly preparing to capitalize on mistakes rather than chase highlight moments. The additional commentary from Bradley, Kellerman, and Robert Garcia elevates this beyond promotional hype or social media clips into legitimate boxing inquiry about whether developing growth can overcome seasoned experience or whether experience exposes incomplete development before maturation occurs. Every analytical angle suggests different outcomes, creating precisely the volatility that makes this matchup genuinely unpredictable, with no clear paper favorite, just inevitable collision between someone evolving publicly and someone prepared to test that evolution under maximum pressure through the kind of fight that divides opinions, generates debates, and improves with repeated viewing. The stakes couldn't be clearer for both fighters in this high-level confrontation. Garcia's acknowledgement of fighting elite competition and the potential consequences of mistakes demonstrates his understanding of the challenge ahead. Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments section for genuine debate about this matchup, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters for more content. We'll see everyone in the next video.